Well, let's see what the press is saying about AH's new interview. Not very good. Looks like they're all calling it a failure. This is according to a couple different crisis management experts. And they're right. Some key notes on this. They say she needs to double down, but she lacks credibility. That's a pretty big deal. People don't really take her very seriously. So while she needs to get her voice out there, apparently, nobody believes her. So why say anything? You need to build your credibility back up. And I don't think that's going to happen. At least while she's out here doing what she's doing. She's not taking any responsibility. See right here, I didn't hear her take any responsibility for the lapses in her memory. The testimony was sometimes contradicted itself. The fact that family who love each other are recording each other to begin with, it's all a little sketchy. And she addressed none of that. Not explaining these issues likely turn the public even more against her. If you don't take responsibility at any point, people will call you out on that. That's a really good point. She doesn't take any responsibility. It's always somebody else. Oh, all of these other people, they're the ones that are lying. Not AH. Oh, no, she's perfect angel. They call her Saint Amber. Like I said before, she's going to be canonized at the Catholic Church as Saint Amber, the most perfect person ever to exist. It's such a joke. Another good one here. The interview was too soon. Too soon. This is a really good article. I could do a whole video on just this, but I got a couple other things I want to go through. This is 100% true. What was June 1st was the verdict, and we're already doing sit-down primetime interviews? The experts who Insider interviewed said it may have been a mistake for AH to submit to interviews so soon after the June 1st verdict. I always tell people that you don't need to rush into doing anything. You don't need to rush into doing press. It's almost like she went rogue. I would have probably not allowed my client, or at least I would have lobbied against her doing this. It was probably something she felt that she had to do because she lost so decisively in court that this became a way for her to once again push her side of the story, but I don't think anyone's really buying it, and I think it's unlikely to change a lot of minds. I think her career was going to be damaged before the trial got underway, and the longer it went on, the verdict that was reached basically put a nail in the coffin of her acting career. He called it a cautionary tale for those who try to connect themselves to big social movements like METOO. It's good stuff here. The interview wasn't a complete mess. She did a good job not coming across angry or bitter. Some actors in the past, when they've been through tough things, they've been mean and angry, and she didn't. At the very least, her camera image is fine. There are people out there who want to be seen to support women and will give her roles, but I don't think it will be anything major. It will be minor ones and first, and then if the box office commands it, she will get more, he said. Her abilities and skill will take it from there if they can, he added. So experts not really saying that this was a good idea. I don't know why she's keeping with this PR firm she's with. If anything, I think the PR team that she has is making things worse for her. Because going and getting all these mainstream outlets to be on her side and try to smear Depp fans and JD himself and have her do all these interviews, I think that it's making things worse for her. It really is. Team JD, by the way, blasting her. JD lawyers blast AH's Today interview, say she's reimagining trial while he's trying to move on. Here is the statement right here. It's unfortunate that while JD is looking to move forward with his life, the defendant and her team are back to repeating, reimagining, and relitigating matters that have already been decided by the court in a verdict that was unequivocally decided by a jury in JD's favor. It's true. It's true. I like that they came out and blasted her because they're right. He's trying to move on. She's trying to tell the same old story. In fact, she's trying to change the same old story and add stuff with those hearsay notes that she put out yesterday. That's going to be some crazy headlines for the next couple of weeks because all these outlets are going to treat them like they're fact when they're not. That's the real messed up thing. But of course, AH says if he has a problem with it, he should do his own TV interview. No, I think he wants to move on, unlike you. I think he wants to move on. But she throws down the gauntlet. She's never going to stop. It's funny. She says all these things. She wants to move on. She doesn't want to hurt him. She's not seeking vengeance. But it seems like she's trying to keep this going. He doesn't want to. He wants to go do a rock tour. But no, she's saying, well, do your own TV interview so that I can respond. It's like a YouTube drama with her. Oh, I did this interview. Now you do one so I can respond to your interview. Because everything she does, she puts a statement out. Or anytime he does something, she puts some statement out. AH throws down the gauntlet. Hurd challenges JD to do his own TV interview if he has a problem with her Dateline sit-down in which she reveals she has binder full of notes from therapists that prove he did things to her. Sure. The 36-year-old actress issued a bold ultimatum to her ex via a spokesperson on Friday, hours before her explosive sit-down, which is due to air full on Dateline. Oh, what is he? He's already won. He doesn't need to do what you're doing because he won. He won in a court by a jury of his peers. You didn't. He doesn't. You could throw the gauntlet down all you want. He's done with you. You look desperate. This is sad. This is sad. It's incredibly sad. It looks pathetic. Oh, I'm going to throw the gauntlet down. You need to do an interview now. No, he sat on the stand for days and had his life dragged through the mud so that he could prove his point. He doesn't need to do it anymore. His career is going to be fine now. Yours, not so much. Any movie that you're attached to is going to flop because people don't like you, and you're making it worse. Like, this is a dumb move. I'm throwing the gauntlet down. Get out of here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.